I mean, what's coming back up is Foxy Brown. She was still in high school.
But she said she didn't have him, so like, I mean...
She said she didn't have him, but she did say that he would pick her up from high school to take her to the studio when the Ain't No record came out.
I don't know where you was at back in the 80s or early 90s, Vlad, but my neighborhood, every girl that's bad, that's 16 and 15, 17, had old head boyfriends. They had the Benzes, the big ropes, so on, and it wasn't frowned upon. It was just regular, that's how it went. So, you know what I mean? So, like, the time era back then, not saying it's right or wrong, I'm saying the time era back then, if he was doing that, it was cool to do back then. And like now, it's everybody politically correct and you can't do that stuff. But I know, even when I was a young boy, I had my little girlfriends, they all had an old head boyfriend that they was messing with. You know what I mean? Like, they old head boyfriend, they just buy them clothes, don't really take them somewhere, whatever stuff you can't do. And they mess with you, it's for real. I mean, that's just how it went. I mean, but now this world, it's like, you know what I mean? You gotta can't do stuff like that. But that's how it always went. So if they compare today's era with, if he did that with Foxy Brown back in the day, it's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, she's not saying anything happened. They were just...
Plus, he put her on. She got on.
Here is a new blind item that is allegedly about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown, who he has allegedly been paying for years to keep quiet about what she knows. Almost like clockwork for nearly 2 decades, this once imprisoned female rapper who has a name that was a superlative back in the day uses subtlety to get her annual check. I have written about it in this space since the blog started. It is an annual payoff from the permanent A-list rapper to stay quiet. She has upped her game this year though because she knows there is a lot of money to be made. Everyone knows she has a story. Usually her threats are empty because no one is paying her but the rapper. This year is different though. She could very well end up dead if she goes too far though. And again, this is allegedly Foxy Brown and Jay-Z. And the related blind item from September of 2018 reads, this former A-list rapper might be headed back to jail. Apparently she is quickly blowing through her monthly check from the permanent A-list rapper and is now stealing money from people again. This next blind item is from February of 2020. It is about that time of year when this former A-list rapper starts talking about A-listers and what they did to her when she was barely a teen. Then they write her a check to keep her quiet. It is how she earns a living. And this next one is from July of 2021. It is that time of year when the back in the day female rapper reminds her statutory R-wordist A-plus list rapper of everything she knows. He then writes a check after reminding himself he could probably have her and no one would look that closely. And this last blind item from November of 2023 reads, this female rapper gets an annual paycheck from the permanent A-list rapper for staying quiet about his past. Apparently she must want one from the freak-off guy too, considering how much she is publicly standing up for him right now. And this is allegedly Foxy Brown, Jay-Z, and Sean Diddy Combs.
Jaguar Wright has once again sparked debate by claiming that Blue Ivy may not be the biological daughter of Beyoncé and Jay-Z. This rumor has circulated online for years and continues to attract attention. Wright suggests there could be a hidden connection between Jay-Z and Kathy White that the public was never meant to question. Some online discussions and alleged insider stories say the mystery goes much deeper than ordinary celebrity gossip and involves one of Hollywood's most well-known families. These claims have renewed curiosity, leaving many people wondering why the controversy has returned.
Kathy died in September. Blue Ivy was born in January of that following year, because I did look that up.
Yeah.
So how did you meet Kathy?
I never met her in person.
Okay.
So what happened is, this is when I was at Star Magazine, and my boss said, hey, I want to do this, Jay-Z affair, mistress story. He's allegedly having an affair with this woman named Kathy White. Can you find her? Can you get a hold of her? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, sure. And so at the time, I got a hold of her, and I was told that she was living in California, but then by the time I got hold of her, she was in New York, working for a company in New York, and I can't
Keep
remember.
talking. I'm Googling something while you say
I
that.
can't remember the name of the company.
Okay.
I know you said that she had her own PR company, but the company she was working for was not her own company.
Okay.
Because one of the things that stuck out to me the most is I talked to a couple of her colleagues, and one of her colleagues was very chatty. And her colleague was not happy that she was working there, and she'd just been transferred to New York. I say transferred because it was my impression that that Jay-Z had her move there.
Oh.
That
because him and Beyonce had an apartment in New York at the time. Mm-hmm. And I guess it would be easier.
I was the impression that I was given by multiple sources was that she wasn't qualified for the job that she got. I know it pissed off her colleagues because her one colleague went on and on and on about it, and she's like, it doesn't make any sense that she got the position that she's in, like she's not qualified for it, and like she just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, well, did Jay-Z get her the job? Like, is this like part of their deal or whatever? And she didn't know for sure if that had happened, but she believed that was highly plausible because it just didn't make sense. She just came out of nowhere and she didn't seem to be qualified, and like, I don't know, the whole thing was just really strange. So she was working for this other company at the time, and I got a hold of her. You
were the last journalist that Kathy White, his alleged mistress, spoke to and was going to do a tell-all to before.
Possibly. She hadn't fully committed yet, but she was considering it. And she implied that she was strongly considering it when we last talked on the phone.
Okay, a very healthy, athletic woman.
Yes.
Okay, she was a business owner. She ran like a PR firm. She was college educated.
Right.
So she wasn't like some type of jump off. Like she was an educated. Was she black? Blasian? What do you call it?
I'm
Asian
not
black?
sure if she was a mix or I'm not sure.
Okay. She was beautiful. She was very beautiful, but she was the alleged mistress, and I have to say alleged because I wasn't there, to Jay-Z. And then, I covered the story recently here because I got into it with one of her, I guess, alleged best friends, Claudia Jordan, who has since denied knowing Kathy White.
So what is Jaguar Wright actually claiming? And why has Blue Ivy's name become part of this discussion again? Let's take a closer look. For many years, Jay-Z and Beyoncé have been one of the most powerful and well-known couples in the entertainment industry. Their careers and family life have always attracted huge public attention. Along with their success came countless rumors, online theories, and controversial stories. Some of these quickly disappeared, while others continued to spread for years. Now, one of those old claims has returned, with Jaguar Wright bringing it back into the spotlight. Based on interviews, social media conversations, and unverified online speculation, some people have questioned whether Blue Ivy is the biological daughter of Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Other rumors even suggest that Jay-Z secretly raised a child connected to another woman. Wright has also questioned Beyoncé's pregnancy and mentioned Kathy White. However, none of these allegations have been confirmed with credible public evidence, even though they continue to generate widespread attention and debate.
Doesn't look like Beyonce. She don't. The features that she has that look familiar favor Mr. Carter. But there's something different about that girl that don't look like her mama.
This is when Beyonce was pregnant.
Allegedly.
We'll get to that part.
Allegedly.
I couldn't get pregnant. Not naturally, not normally. What I do know is this. When Beyonce got on that stage with that fake baby bump, it was lined up with the same timing of where Kathy White would have been in her second trimester.
Kathy White is the person at the center of the mystery that Jaguar Wright continues to discuss. According to Wright's claims and years of online speculation, Kathy White may have had a hidden connection to one of Hollywood's most talked about stories. The controversy grew even larger after Kathy White died under circumstances that many people described as mysterious. Her passing left many questions unanswered and fueled even more rumors across social media. Since then, some people have continued to wonder whether it was only a tragic coincidence, or if someone who allegedly knew important information never had the opportunity to share her side of the story.
Adria English, who used to work the white parties and did he?
And you know something? When Misha was like, oh, the baby out of me, that's exactly what they did to Kathy White.
Beyonce knows about all of Jay-Z's conquests. That's the first thing that people need to understand. all of that outrage. No, she knew it all. She knows all of his girlfriends.
And love children.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she fights just as hard to make sure that his true biological children don't get acknowledged. And I think that's because they don't want any side-by-side comparisons to the children that they sport, like pockets and accessories. If you look at the children that they created together and the children that he's had outside, they don't look a lot alike. And his genes are prominent and just as strong as any Jackson. There is no Jackson that has ever been born with a straight thin nose. They got to go see a doctor to get that nose. Same thing with Jay-Z. Nose, eyes, lips, and all of his many children that he has, that he does not acknowledge, that he does not claim, that he threatens to stay quiet and silent, that he threatens to not have social media accounts, that he threatens to not live in the United States, and if you choose to, you will be ostracized. Ramir, I feel bad for him.
I interviewed Ramir. He's an amazing person. He's an amazing soul. It's sickening what they are doing to him.
It's sickening the way he took advantage of his mother.
Who was underage.
Which is why he's covering up. Because he's gotten a lot of girls pregnant underage.
And that would make him a wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, look at his friends.
Yeah.
And now that Ronnie Bo is finally telling everybody what R. Kelly said to him in that jail cell, and that Jay-Z and Diddy was having sex the whole time, I'm still not understanding why all of these people are having a hard time accepting the fact that these are gay men who get straight women or other gay women to pretend to be in heterosexual relationships with them. So when their homosexual conquests come out, people say, oh no, he's married to her. She's gorgeous.
Right.
They've been doing it forever. Look at Rock Hudson's marriage. This is nothing new. Gay men have been pretending to be straight and loving women for years. Yeah. That's why I don't call them gay men, because real gay men come out claiming.
Right.
I give them the F word. Because they scurry about.
Jaguar Wright believes this is exactly what happened, but she says she is not the only person raising these questions. Journalist Liz Crokin also claims she spoke with people close to the situation, and what they allegedly shared added even more attention to the rumors spreading online.
I was thinking about doing the story, and the next thing I know, I'm trying to get a hold of her and I can't. And again, this is before cell phones. Most people didn't have cell phones back then. And so I'm like, I kept trying to call her work. And, you know, so I called her colleagues and I said, well, do you know what's going on with Kathy? It's just so weird. You know, I haven't heard from her. She usually answered her phone. And the one colleague I got a hold of first was like, yeah, she's dead. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, she's dead. I'm like, what do you mean she's dead? You know, like what happened? Like, was she sick? Was there something wrong with her? And she said she's like, I heard that she was just found in her apartment dead. And they didn't know what had happened. You know, and so at that point in time, like that was very disturbing for me to hear, because it, you know, intuitively I'm like, oh, you know, there's something more going on
They
here.
said it was a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, they said it was a brain aneurysm. She was 28. She was healthy from what I've been told.
She was fitness.
And, you know, initially, like, you know, there were sources saying that police did believe that it could have been a homicide, and there were signs of that at the scene. And the next thing you know, it's the coroner lists it as an aneurysm. And I remember telling my boss, I'm like, I think she was like this. There's way too many red flags here with the story.
According to people who claimed they knew Kathy White, she had recently contacted Jay-Z. They also alleged she planned to publicly share her version of events and discuss what she claimed happened between them.
We're kind of on the inside of this, so to speak. And they told me that they were very confident that she was indeed, and they had more information on what went down behind the scenes. And they told me that it's their very strong belief, based off of the information that they were able to gather. Again, these are people that were on the inside, that Jay-Z, you know, potentially hired someone to her. And they went into detail explaining to me how people like Jay-Z are able to commit crimes very easily, because they have law enforcement in their pocket, they have coroners in their pocket, they pay people off. I was told that to pay a coroner off to list something or rule something as a natural death, like an aneurysm, as opposed to they're like, oh, like $1,000, 2,000, just a few thousand, like nothing, like chump change. And so it's always been my opinion that she did not die from an aneurysm, and it's always been my opinion that she was most likely. And I do remember the time thinking, he had a bunch of mistresses back then.
Only a few days later, another major story made headlines around the world. On August 28, 2011, Jay-Z and Beyoncé surprised fans at the MTV Video Music Awards by announcing they were expecting their first child. Shortly after that public announcement, Kathy White passed away. While examining the case, Liz Crokin claimed she found information that raised new questions. She also alleged that Jay-Z had powerful connections in New York and suggested, based on her sources, that some suspicious deaths could allegedly be ruled as natural.
So here's Beyonce, and she's walking out, and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down, and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is, there it is. What that is, B? Okay, now let's bring it back and freeze it. Yeah, oh yeah, we're analyzing. There it is. What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. I was on bed rest the whole time. I'm not exactly sure. But I can tell you, when I would get out of the bed and sit up at a kitchen table, I wouldn't be able to sit like that. Like, I was so concerned about my back and the baby, even at 5.
The speculation became even stronger after an interview on Australian television. During the appearance, some viewers believed Beyoncé's baby bump looked unusual for a brief moment. That scene quickly sparked many online theories. Some people claimed it suggested the pregnancy bump was not real, while others believed it was simply caused by the camera angle, the outfit she was wearing, or the way the fabric moved. The video spread rapidly online, and even Wendy Williams later discussed it on her show.
He has long accused Beyoncé of knowing exactly what happened to Kathy White.
Does this mean Jason knows the real truth about Kathy White?
Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there's one more thing. Beat this, Johnny. So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
maybe she doesn't know.
She know. Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce. They're not gonna share that.
That no. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts.
Jaguar Wright is also another figure who is known to be very loud and outspoken about the horrors of the rap industry, has also alluded that Beyonce and Jay-Z are guilty of very sinister things.
Nobody getting no about Beyonce. She's doing far worse things than her skin, I promise you that. That is getting divorced because she don't want to be called as a material witness or be named as an accomplice, but it looks like it's too much.
Jaguar Wright believes the fact that Beyonce and Jay-Z will do about anything to make sure their image and brand is protected.
Kathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? I mean, I'm just speculating.
When put into perspective of the reignition of this controversy and the mysterious passing of Kathy White, it makes you pause a little bit when you listen to the lyrics. At the end of the day, there is a lot of speculation and rumors surrounding the situation, and it is really hard to decipher between what is fact and conspiracy sometimes. We know that Jay-Z has a very close relationship with P. Diddy, who has a reputation for taking out anyone who gets in his way, who is a liability, or who he is jealous of. So I guess I wouldn't really say that it's a stretch to think or question whether Jay-Z could have potentially had a hand in Kathy White's passing, especially with the reputation that one of his best friends, Diddy, has. So that is the gist of the Kathy White situation and some of the rumors and speculations surrounding the Kathy Whites.
As the debate continued, the controversy became even bigger. Many people online started wondering if the widespread media coverage of Beyoncé's pregnancy had overshadowed other stories, including the rumors surrounding Kathy White's death. According to Liz Crokin, if Kathy had spoken publicly before Beyoncé's pregnancy announcement, Her claims might have become one of the biggest celebrity stories of that year. Crokin believes it could have shifted public attention away from the pregnancy news. However, she has made it clear that this is her personal opinion and not a proven fact. There is no public evidence connecting Beyoncé's pregnancy announcement to Kathy White's death, or suggesting the announcement was intended to distract the public. Liz also explained that major celebrity magazines required strong supporting evidence before publishing stories about alleged affairs. Editors usually expected text messages, phone records, emails, photographs, or other reliable proof before approving such reports. According to Crokin, because Kathy White never gave the interview, that process was never completed. Another reason this story continues to attract attention is Kathy White's reported connection to Jason Lee. Lee has repeatedly suggested that Beyoncé may know more about Kathy White's death than has ever been shared publicly, though no evidence has confirmed that claim.
And Rihanna, right? So what I had heard from a birdie is that when Rihanna first got signed to Jay-Z, when he allegedly forced her to sign, when he said, you either gonna leave out of here out the window or you gonna walk out, you gonna sign this contract, right? So allegedly when he brought her on, he was smashing Rihanna and was messing around with her, allegedly, okay? And this is very hurtful to Beyonce. Now, according to my source, the dynamic between Beyonce and Jay-Z is one of like a father and a daughter. Like, look at it like she left her daddy's house and just married another dad. Because he is a lot older than her, and it was described to me, it was told to me that, Beyonce isn't necessarily unintelligent, but just like not quick-witted, right? But she got a sister to fight for, but she just like not quick-witted. But allegedly, Jay-Z was tapping it. He was tapping Rihanna, and Beyonce was very much hurt. And there was a party where Beyonce and Jay-Z went separately to this party. And Beyonce looks and Jay-Z walks in, arm in arm with Rihanna. And Beyonce breaks into tears. Oh, she breaks into tears. I can't tell y'all who Beyonce was sitting at the table with. I have to leave that part out. Oh, shoot. Burn down the truth. Just crying. Boo-hoo, snot, nose, they crying. Crying and crying. Had a circle of people around her trying to calm her down, fan her, like hyperventilating. You know that type of cry where like it's a hyperventilate? Like that cry before you snap. Hold up, here's the worst part. Tell me why Jay-Z ignored her the whole party and kept his arm around Rihanna. Did not go check on his wife one time. Well, girl at the time. His girl one time. Allegedly. So Jay-Z has been someone that has always done what the F he wants to do. His dynamic with Beyonce has been one of control.
However, neither Jason Lee nor Jaguar Wright has publicly provided evidence to support these allegations. As a result, many of the stories that have circulated online for years remain unverified speculation rather than confirmed facts. Even so, the Blue Ivy controversy continues to attract attention because of Jay-Z's widely discussed history of past infidelity rumors. One of the most frequently mentioned names connected to those rumors has been Rihanna.
Beyoncé allegedly just found out that her husband Jay-Z used to frequently cheat on her with the singer Brandy. Now, we all know that Jay-Z has not been faithful throughout their relationship, but it seems that Beyoncé did not know about Brandy. And blind items lately have also suggested that Beyoncé has been having an affair of her own with her bodyguard and is allegedly living with him. So it would definitely seem that this marriage is more of a business arrangement than an actual romantic one. And the blind item reads, word is the one named permanent A-list singer found out her husband used to routinely hook up with another one named artist, the one with the porn star brother. And again, this allegedly Beyoncé finding out that Jay-Z was allegedly cheating on her frequently with the singer Brandy, whose brother is Ray J, the one from the infamous Kim Kardashian tape. And the related headline reads, Ray J slams Jay-Z and Beyoncé for not taking photos with Brandy while attending her tour. I don't like it.
According to long-running online rumors, Rihanna was not the only woman linked to Jay-Z. Some unverified claims suggest he was involved in other alleged affairs over the years. These rumors also speculate that Beyoncé may have been aware of some situations, although none of these claims have been confirmed with credible evidence.
And you made that very clear when you decided that you were going to continue to perform his songs, because if it was really all like that, you would have cut him completely out of your set. Oh, that's right. Those are some of the hottest songs you got.
No, without question, Jack. So we got to get your take as far as the overall freestyle itself. You know, people were not expecting Hov to come out and even rap. Yeah, give me your take on the overall freestyle.
It was so-so. A lot of people are saying it's trash. I was at least willing to give it mid. I was looking at all the contradictions though, because there was a lot of hypocrisy in everything that he was saying. Like the simple fact that he started out with going after Tony Busby, that was...
According to ongoing online rumors, the renewed attention surrounding Kathy White and continued questions about Blue Ivy's parentage have brought Jay-Z under increased public scrutiny. The discussion grew further after attorney Tony Busby suggested there could be more to uncover involving Jay-Z and Diddy based on allegations raised last year. Jaguar Wright believes these unanswered questions are now returning to public attention once again. Over the years, names such as Kathy White, Rihanna, Aaliyah, and several lawsuits filed by unnamed women have been mentioned in various online discussions about Jay-Z. However, long-running speculation most often focuses on Foxy Brown. Some people believe that if the years of unverified allegations about her reported relationship with Jay-Z were ever proven, it could become one of the biggest controversies of his career. The deeper this story goes, the more questions seem to appear instead of clear answers. Whether Jaguar Wright's claims reveal hidden truths or simply add to years of unverified online speculation is something that remains uncertain. Only time and credible evidence can determine what is true. For now, the debate continues to divide opinions and keep people talking. What do you think? Do you believe there is more to the Kathy White story than the public knows? Or have these rumors gone too far without enough proof? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next video.